On to week 7. We got week 7 up ahead. We got a lot of key matchups. You were saying Packers and who are they playing?
Packers and
Lions?
Houston.
No, Houston. Packers, Houston. That's going to be a
Great
great game.
game.
Another great game. Chiefs, Niners.
Yeah.
So we got some good football up ahead. I don't know if those are prime time. I don't think so. I think Niners Chiefs is a 4:00 game, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it is a 4 o'clock.
That's America's game of the week.
Are you actually, real quick, are you surprised the Chiefs didn't go out and get a wide receiver yet?
No, I'm not. I did think that they were gonna try to get Devontae, but I just don't think they think they need.
I didn't even know Amari Cooper was on the table.
It does make sense though.
It does.
As soon as he got traded, I was like,
yeah.
But where was this in the reports? Schefter. They were also locked in on Devontae, trying to get that report that they forgot about fucking Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
Who like almost obviously was gonna get traded.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I think the Chiefs-Niners game, that's going to be a fucking barn burner.
Game of the year.
Because it's a rematch. And also, McCaffrey's not playing, right? No, he's out.
I think he's still out.
Yeah.
Well,
they're not going to practice him this week, I think.
No. You know who might come back this week is Cooper Kupp. They're trying him out.
They
tried him out today. I didn't actually look at the report.
You know who is coming back this week as well?
Nick Chubb.
Come
on.
According to reports, that still is not confirmed.
I think he will.
I think he will too. Yo, god damn, pick that shit up. Locked in. Jesus. Yeah, Nick Chubb back in action. What was it, 4 or 5 months ago? He was squatting 550 on a tsunami bar. What are those things called?
Sumo bar?
The sumo bars? The Zumo? Like X?
You talking about the ones that bend?
The ones that bend. Dude was on a bendy bar, 540, 4 months ago. What are the odds they bring him in and they just let him fly?
Slim.
He was always on a not a snap count, but he only really ran about 15 times a game.
They just got rid of Amari Cooper, and they're so bad that why would they rush him?
That's why, to me, I just hold him out until you think you can give him a full workload.
Yeah.
So, because he probably could have played last week.
I'm sure
if
he wants to get
Super Bowl. He's playing.
I'm sure he wants to get eased back into getting hit though. Maybe not though. It's Nick Chubb.
Dude, it's Nick Chubb, man.
But like everybody that gets hurt, they always end up saying like that first hit. Like Aaron Rodgers said that first sack, he goes, "I needed to get hit." Javonte Williams, like 2 years ago, off the tear, he was like, "I needed to get hit."
Jeans.
What if McLaughlin's
Wait a second though. What if Chubb has jeans?
No, he will never. He had the same injury in college, and he came back better. I swear.
Do you think he's gonna do that? He's 29, dude.
I think he's gonna be gross. He might have jeans.
But what if he has jeans?
What if he has jeans? That'll be fucking sad.
I'll be sad if he has jeans.
God damn.
I didn't really think about it much. But what if what if Nick Chubb has jeans?
Dude, there's gonna come a time in our lives
where Nick Chubb
pretty soon. No, not even. Where like Tank Bigsby and them guys are like the guys.
What do you mean, like you think Tank Bigsby is this gross?
No, like that age group.
What do you mean? Like they're gonna be like 28 and 29?
Yeah, and like we're gonna have nobody left.
I know, because I think like Kamara, McCaffrey, Chubb, those are guys that were like
they got 3 years.
Like I remember when I was first really getting into football, they were young guys, or like in college even. And I remember them through their whole time. I remember before that, but not like to this level of granularity. Maybe a word.
Granularity.
Maybe a word. Do you know what it would mean? I know what it would mean.
Granularity. In parallel computing, granularity of a task is a measure or amount of work which is performed by that task. I don't know what that description means.
I don't know either. It kind of felt like it was like a word describing a word. It's like, what does it mean to be? It's like, she's wet. What does that mean? Means she's wet. That's kind of what that description felt like. But we don't know what it means. You know what I mean? Anyway. Who's going to start for the Steelers?
Russ is taking first team reps. But Justin Fields is playing great.
I know. I was
like
looking
Justin
at it.
Fields.
If the season continued, and if he did the same thing the next whatever amount of weeks it is, I think he'd be somewhere around 3,000 passing yards, mediocre but okay. 30 total touchdowns, rushing and passing.
He got so
pretty
many
good
this week. What did he have, 2?
2.
Yeah.
Second week with 2. So 30 total touchdowns and ready. Total turnovers, fumbles and interceptions, 6. 30 and 6 turnover rate, pretty fucking good for a team with a top 5 defense.
Yeah.
Can't really ask for much more.
Mm-hmm.
Especially out of a guy who's young and you could develop. Russell Wilson's not developing. No. So I don't know. I wouldn't start Russell Wilson. What would you do?
I wouldn't either. Justin Fields is playing great. Even if he has a bad week or two, even a 2-game stretch of bad, don't sit him. Because then at that point you're just like, it's like saying a guy, the second he falls off for a second, gone, pulled. You can't ask that out of a starting quarterback. And it's not like running backs where it's like a 2 quarterback set. That's not a thing.
Do you think they should have went and got Amari Cooper or Devontae Adams?
I think they were trying to get Devontae Adams.
Or do you think it's not worth it for them? How'd they not end up getting him?
I mean, because I think Aaron Rodgers had a lot of pull for Devontae Adams, and I think Devontae Adams wanted to play with Rodgers again. You see the Pat McAfee show today?
Yeah, dude.
Devontae Adams was at the crib. Weird. Dude, they knew it was happening before.
Collusion.
Aaron Rodgers was like, Pat was like, Aaron, how'd you feel? He goes, oh, well. Devontae Adams came in, he was like, ah!
Yeah,
Pat went nuts, dude.
That was nuts.
That was awesome.